Fuck yeah, bro. You know? Woo! Number fucking 7! Come on, sir. Thank you.
There we go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome I'm the artistic director here at the Toronto Film Festival. I love this. I love to see a full house. Thank you so much for coming. Unfortunately, I do not rap. But I am standing here in front of you dressed in a tuxedo because this is a formal occasion for us. This is the passing of the torch. This is the handing over ceremony to the new master of Midnight Madness, Peter Kuplowsky. I don't know how you missed that. I just want to say a couple things about Peter, quickly. Peter is probably already a legend in this town. Some of you who are not from Toronto may not know him as well, although he has done work for Toronto After Dark, for Fantastic Fest. He's produced short films. He is a master and a wizard when it comes to genre cinema, outsider art, outsider cinema, and he will be your new master for Midnight Madness for the foreseeable future, until you fuck it up. We're not gonna do that, right? All right, Peter, so it's your first night. Tonight is the first night of the rest of your life. Wow. How are you feeling? Well, my palms are sweaty. Palms spaghetti? Yeah, well, my knees are weak, my arms are heavy. I can't believe it's midnight already. Hey, there's Calum Worthy! I hope I look calm and ready. I guess I have to say mom spaghetti. All right, I lost myself for a moment there. Thank you so much for indulging me. But I am so excited about this film. I am a huge fan of Joseph Kahn. Who's seen Detention? So, the minute Joseph Kahn tweeted this sentence, which festival is going to be brave enough to play Bodied, I immediately emailed him and said, Midnight Madness is here!
Peter, this is the film that you want to open your career with? You fucked up. I just want to say thank you to Tiff. It's such a great honor to show this crazy film you're about to see. Thank you, Battle Rap, for always telling the truth. Hopefully my career doesn't end tonight. Thank you.
Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge the Mississaugas of the New Credit, the Haudenosaunee, and the Huron-Wendat, the original keepers of this land, for hosting us today and hosting campus all of us in campus today. And of course, guys, this film is eligible for the Welsh People's Choice Award, specifically the Midnight Madness People's Choice Award. What is 10 films will take this title? It could be tonight. You can vote for it on the TIFF app or drop your ticket in a ballot box outside the cinema after the film. And we would like to thank ICF Partners for providing us with this film. Like Joseph said, I may have just thrown my career away by playing Bodied, but this is a provocative powder keg, and we're going to ignite it tonight at the Ryerson Theater. Give it up for Bodied. All right, Mr. Joseph.
Let's have Jackie Long, Calum Worthy, Rory Uphold, here, Dumfoundead, DIZASTER, Charlamagne. Oh, Alex, where are you? The writer, come on,
Alex Larsen, the writer. Kid Twist, everybody, Toronto. So, I'd like to get started, because this movie is so dense. There's so much going on in this film, but I'd like to take things back to the beginning. What was sort of the kernel in your head of why you wanted to make a movie about battle rap? Where did that come from?
Well, I actually wanted to do a battle rap movie for years. In fact, I mean, I don't want to take too much time on this stuff, but I worked with Eminem for the last, 17 years now, or something like that. And the first time I actually met with him, I was pitching him on a Crow movie, actually, believe it or not. I was going to do the fourth Crow, and I wanted to do a hip-hop Crow with DMX and Eminem. And one of the ideas I had was to have a battle rapper, a guy named Idea, who's dead now, R.I.P. I thought he could be like, he could actually write some of the script, but it never came to fruition. I got fired off the movie, whatever. And flash forward about 7 years ago, I was doing Detention, and I was looking at battle rap a lot, and I casted Dumfoundead and Organic in the movie. And I wanted to do a battle rap, but I didn't know exactly what to say with it. I didn't, because it's just one thing to make a movie, but you have to say something. I had no idea what to do with it. And then I was a big fan of Kid Twist. I noticed that the way that Kid Twist would rap was different from the other battle rappers.
Right.
There was like a literary quality to it. I could just hear it. I could hear the way he was structuring. He was weaponized in a different way, right?
Right.
So I just reached out to him, and it wasn't even about a battle rap movie. I just said, I'd like to write a script with you at some point, right? Like co-write something possibly, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't even about battle rap when we first started talking.
Yeah, and then 2 years ago, I was doing these TRL videos, which are still am actually, and I got in trouble for this one called Wildest Dreams, where I said it in Africa, and basically everyone accused me of having no black people in it. Long story cut short, I'm just a very fuck you type of guy, right? If someone calls me racist, then I'll make more racist jokes, like just because I have the soul of a battle rap or something, and so I saw that no matter what I tweeted, I would just get all this flack, and I thought, okay, there's something interesting here. There's something interesting about not being able to exactly say something or defend yourself. To be in a world where basically everyone is just gunning for you to say the exact same thing in the exact right way that society wants you to say, with no room for individuality. I mean, not that I was saying good things, but I was saying that I wasn't saying exactly the way people wanted it. No fluctuation.
The thing that I'm really struck by this film is where you take the story and its trajectory, and we could talk a little bit about the ending before we get into the rest of the things. I'm just so struck when you decided you were going to do a movie about battle rap and about sort of these ideas. Was it always this idea of the consequences of language?
Well, yeah.
Taking that character to that place
that
where
was
moral line is from?
So ultimately, that was the theme. The idea is that you think of yourself as a free speech absolutist,
Yeah.
but then you want to test the waters and see how far can you take free speech. Is there a point that free speech is too much? Where is that line? Where's the sanction and where's the limit? And that was really what battle rap was to me. What I saw was a mechanism to really explore, the very far reaches of free speech.
Yeah, and it's exactly what Ben Grimm says to Adam at the end there. Yeah, anything goes, but you think your words don't have fucking consequences, which is a sentiment I've seen expressed, throughout many battle forums over many years. And so I think what we really wanted to do was to get to that point where what he said had consequences. Where do we find the consequences, and what are those consequences going to be?
I'd like to talk to the cast now. How did you get them involved, and what was their reaction to the concept, the idea? We can pass the mic down and hear from some people. Well, Calum, how did you get cast? You don't have battle rap experience. You're an ABC Family Channel.
True.
I love that casting.
Well, I'm grateful for the casting as well. It was actually because of our producer Addie who suggested me for the role, and I just came in and auditioned. And I remember reading the script before I went over the audition, and I didn't think I'd get it, but I just knew that the lucky son of a bitch who did get the role would be the luckiest actor in the world, and I'm just so grateful that they picked me. And I did a chemistry read with Jackie and Rory as well, and it was amazing. I knew right then that there was some amazing chemistry, and I just hope that, actually I drove you home actually right after the audition, and we talked about it, and I was introduced to him.
Well, here's an actual fact. Calum was the absolute last person I watched, at that audition. He was literally the last person to walk through the door, and I was super fucking lucky.
I'm equally as lucky.
I have some more, but I'm going to throw it to the audience for a bit. We got a question right there.
First of all, I hope this movie spreads like a disease and brings back real lyricism to hip-hop, which is lacking for the most part.
Thank you.
What's with the black cats?
Yeah, what's with the black cat? I asked her, the black cat.
Told you, man.
No comment. Okay, no comment. No comment. But there is a black cat. If you ever see this, when you see this movie again, guys, look out for it. Right there.
I just have to ask this. It's a comedy movie, so why is it that the movie started off really funny and then it ended off on such a dark tone?
Well, yeah, it's true. The movie kind of escalates into a darker place.
I can answer that because battle rap here.
Battle rap itself. Who asked that question so I can look at you? I see you back there. Battle rap itself is a mixture of all emotions that happen in real life. And this is not the rap that you get that's structured on the radio, designed for what you want to hear. This is happiness, sadness, triumph, anger, all the things combined that make a battle rap. And if you just made it about funniness, it wouldn't have been the whole thing. That's why having both of those in there is the complete package.
Well, I would say battle rap is all of that and also just rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, you know, the beautiful thing is like, you know, we all wrote our own battle raps for our parts, you know what I'm saying? So there was like, when I was doing all the Asian rhymes and shit, like I was running out of Asian rhymes. So I went up to Disaster, I was like, yo, you got any extra Asian rhymes like you were gonna use for me? You know, like this motherfucker had a whole folder on his notepad. You look at the manila folder like Mexican, Asian, cat. Okay, here it is. We gave me mad Asian bars, so it was crazy.
I'd love to hear about how those sequences were shot. Like, how long were those sessions? And like, is everything we see, was there a lot more shot than we see?
No, that's it. I don't shoot extra. Especially like a little precinct, everything I shot is up on the screen. In fact, the movie was shot in about 23 days.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the last battle rap sequence was 40 minutes long, and it was so fucking expensive because of SAG and like the extras and shit. It was like the extras were like yeah, the extras were so expensive. I ended up like scheduling it to do that entire last act of the movie was done in 3 days. Wow.
All right, another question. Right there. Yep.
Was it ever written that Dumfoundead should have the kick in that part to make a little play on Dumfoundead Tha God one time?
Oh, have you never seen the video of Dumfoundead doing a windmill kick and fucking knocking a dude out? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah,
he has a viral video that's all over
That's a viral marketing campaign capitalizing on Asian stereotypes. That I devised. Yeah, shut up.
Right there.
First of all, I'll say that all of your outfits are absolutely impeccable.
Says the outfits are impeccable on stage. I think we just give that a big applause. Look at this amazing. He moved here 2 days ago. From Timmins, Ontario. It's super lame and boring, apparently. It's just work. So what's the question?
What's your biggest challenge in making like a piece?
What do you think the biggest challenge was in terms of approaching this project in terms of risk and?
Well, I mean, I could never get the script through a Hollywood studio. Impossible. Like, just the idea of, like, we're going through the alphabet of every racial epithet and sexual fucking, like, insult you can possibly do. Like, imagine giving this to a studio exec and say, we're going to make this movie. Zero chance. They would say, let's do the version, but let's take out the F word, let's take out the N word, let's do all this stuff, and does he really have to say the N word? You know, it's going to offend a lot of people. I mean, it's just a zero chance. So when I did this movie, I mean, it's self-financed. Like, it's off the grid. And that's probably the hardest thing, just like detention. Like, there was no single drop of dollar from Hollywood. It was completely, it's basically a home movie, a very expensive movie.
Very expensive. We have other questions. Right at the back, there's a hand, I think.
What was Eminem's involvement?
Yeah, can we talk about how Eminem got involved with it?
Yeah, okay, so my crew doesn't even know this, but he was involved very early on, but secretly.
I do.
And I sent the script over to Paul and Eminem, who I've known for many, many years, and I wanted to see if we were like off the wrong path, you know? And they had some notes, some ideas, things like that. I incorporated it. I didn't really tell Alex that much.
Yeah, so I would get these notes from Joseph, and I would be like, you know, it's weird that like you want this specific punch up on that joke about 8 Mile, or like, you know, this is like a really good rap line, and you're not a rapper. But you know, I'm new. This is my first time writing movies, so I don't want to shake the boat, right? I'm like, oh, that's a great note. But now in retrospect, obviously, maybe that note was coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, so you know, I went off and made the movie, and then I showed them a rough cut, you know, because you don't go to Paul and M with like a rap movie and say, please make, I mean, because like Dumfoundead was the greatest rap movie ever made. And so they watched it, and you know, they were completely on board, and they had ideas, and then they came on board and helped me with the editing and music and things like that. It's still in the process of actually adding more songs.
Hey, right there.
Yeah, you guys obviously pushed the limit with this movie. Amazing movie, by the way. Was there anything, like any lines in particular that were left on the cutting room floor that you guys were like, we're not...
Were there any lines left on the cutting room floor, like moments?
You took out half my shit. Fucking damn.
I'm also interested too, like, for the battle rappers on stage, like, have you ever had those moments where you really felt like, am I going to go that far, and did you, or how did you actually internalize and deal with that?
Well, I'll say I definitely have those moments, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not a very, I don't do like super personal stuff, you know what I mean? Like Diz has like no mercy when it comes to lines and shit, you know? So, but I have patience and like boundaries and stuff for sure when it comes to certain lines.
Honestly, I've kind of grown and changed a lot over the years. I started off battling when I was younger, and I used to say everything. I'm kind of at a point in my life where the whole consequences for your words, I've fought people in battles before.
We battled less than a year ago.
I've fought people
with some crazy ass shit. That's fucking bullshit right there.
I'm not those bullshit. I'm really trying to go
I've ever heard in my life.
You can suck me out.
You came out in a silent monk outfit to our battle, alright? I will not dance for you on this stage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this film is, of course, eligible for the Gross People's Choice Midnight Madness Award, so remember to vote with your tickets. Give it up!